If you're watching this video, you're probably trying to get some more coins in Disc Golf Valley, get yourself some mystery boxes, or maybe to fill out your bag. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the easiest badges to earn yourself over 25,000 free coins in Disc Golf Valley in less than 20 minutes. Let's jump in. First off, on your main menu, go to the settings in the top right and social media channels. We have Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and the webpage. Simply click each one of those for a quick 4,000 coins and actually follow along the socials if you want to make sure you hit all the events. Next, you're going to go into your collection. Choose any disc that's your favorite to look at. I'm going to go with this Windbreak Heavy Core and give it a spin. Spin it, 1,000 coins, just like that. Next, we're going over to Sunshine Glade 1. Sunshine Glade 1, we're getting the Spit Out badge. For this badge, you're throwing close to the basket. Definitely not in the basket right away as you're going for the Spit Out. And then when you set up your aim for this basket, aim yourself a bit off to the side. Make sure you're hitting chains, but not falling in the basket. When you have some hyzer, hit some chains, falling out, boom, just like that, 500 coins. Back to Sunshine Glade 1, there's two more we could do here. This time we're going for the Yes Picnic badge. Take your disc out to the right side here. There's beautiful picnic setup on the nice scenic Sunshine Glade, right on the disc golf course. Must be a mixed-use park we have going on here. Ruin that picnic, and you're going to get paid 500 coins for teaching them a lesson to never set up near a disc golf basket again. Back to the T-pad here, we're going for the first ace badge. Get your first ace, get 500 coins. Keep restarting here. It's a good ace to figure out anyway. You're going to get it in multiplayer, and at the top levels, a lot of your opponents are going to be hitting this ace regularly. So line up your shot, figure out what's your best way to throw it in the basket, restart as much as you need. When you get your first ace, you're taking a sweet 500 coin bounty. Next, you're making your way to Highlanders Ridge 5. Highlanders Ridge 5, we've got our ace. Now we're going for our black ace. Take your compass again. It's about a similar distance to Sunshine Glade 1. Throw your compass in there. Boom. Hit that black ace. 1,500 coins. 3 times as much for getting a regular ace just by going into the wrong basket. There's other places you can do that. Highlanders Ridge 5 is one of the easiest. Go to Lakeside 3. This ship can't sink, but we can certainly hit it though. Take your disc off the tee and nail that ship. Even if you fall a little bit short, you're going to the drop zone, be a lot closer to this boat. And the great thing is, it's almost impossible to miss once you get this close to it. This boat or another ship also appears at other lakeside courses or lakeside holes. Any of those will work to hit this boat and take home your sweet 500 coin reward. If you can hit that boat, I'd say you are worthy. To prove you are worthy, let's go to Blueberry Thicket 8 and get the You Are Worthy badge. Take a simple mid-range, up on backhand to the left side of the basket. You're not trying to actually get in the basket. After you go up on the hill, if you turn around and look behind you, I always move to the left. It's just easier to rotate further that way with the aimer. You see a little stone here in the background. We'll putt over towards to get close, get a good view. And we're going to look to the left again. Easier to turn a long way that way. And there's the sword in the stone. Hit the sword in the stone with your dagger in hand. Sword flies in there, and you are worthy of your 500 coin reward. You know how else is using the sword? The Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. If you throw off of hole 1's tee on Highlanders Ridge and go long, you might see the Black Knight sitting on a hillside. The best way to explore the badges on Highlanders Ridge is to get to hole 3 or hole 8, which don't have any OB aside from the water, so you can have more freedom to explore the course. Here on 3, we're taking the glide skip flow, just a long flying driver, get way down, past the basket, way up here. We're going to let this disc slow down, and then we'll toss up right over this hillside that we snugged up against. We're going to again turn to the left. A good trick you're exploring if you get stuck and then you do a long way around, turn left, compass up over the top, and here is going to be our Black Knight. We'll take him on, aim right at him, and knock off those arms. Okay, now we'll try again. Now I guess we missed it that time. We will knock off those arms.
And you've got no arms left. Yes, I have. Look! Just a flesh wound.
Take your 500 coins for giving a flesh wound. Now we're headed over to Highlanders Ridge 8. On 8, we're going to be looking for the Loch Ness Monster. Swimming in the deep, we take a glide skip driver. Out here to the right side, you just need to make sure you don't end up in the water. Okay, that stayed safe enough. you go in the water, you're going to go to the drop zone. It's going to get you pretty far away from being able to do this. We're going to take the long way. You go to the right, that happens. Throw our dagger out here to the island. Okay, another quick exploring tip. If you fall short, press rethrow. Don't move to lag, so you have to rotate around again. Throw the dagger out to the island. Get ourselves over right onto this dock that looks like a T-pad here. And look at that. There's a nice little Loch Ness monster sign next to it. So get up to this dock, almost to it. I'm going to throw a putt down onto it. And once we touch the dock, we're going to be in business. There you go. Disc touches the dock, and we look up out in the distance. Come around the corner, and there she is, the Loch Ness monster. Let's go and hit her with our flow or whatever driver you want to try. Very easy to hit this monster. No possible way to miss such a huge target. But don't worry, if you do happen to miss, it gets closer and closer, so you can hit it square in the throat. Grab your 1,000 coins for the Catch a Myth badge. After we caught a myth, let's go catch the train. Head back to Northern Breeze now. We're going to hit Northern Breeze, hole 9. The disc we're going to take off the tee here is going to be a slower one. I don't want to have something with a ton of power. I'm just going to go explore, aim it out to the right, and just try and nail this train. Easy peasy. Disc nails the train. Take 1,000 coins for catching a ride. And we're going to head back to the tee pad, this time throwing directly OB on purpose. We're going OB, we're going to the drop zone. Aim ourselves up towards this bell tower here. The compass with glide should be enough for us. Give it a full send. Just a little kiss on the bell is all it takes. For whom the bell tolls, another quick 1,000 coins. Bada bing, bada boom, cha-ching! This next one is a little bit longer one. I'm starting here on Northern Breeze 3. This badge, Gnome, Sweet Gnome, actually needs to be completed in Challenge the Valley mode. So go into Challenge Valley, play your way to Northern Breeze 3, and hit this gnome that is right here off to the left side of Northern Breeze 3. The goal of this badge is to hit 3 gnomes and finish the course with any score. First gnome is off to the left there on 3. The second gnome you can find on hole 5. Again, instead of forehand, go backhand off to the tee. We see our little buddy hanging out down there on the hillside. We'll turn a long way around, going to the left again. Toss the dagger down to him so we can get a closer look. You just pass him on the left side. Easy enough to turn around, give him a little tap, and then we'll go on, continue playing the course. When we get to hole 9, we're going to be going for our last gnome. On hole 9, the last gnome is deep off the tee, past the basket, actually hanging out in the OB area. So I'm taking the Glide Sapphire off the tee. I'm really not too worried about this shot. You get the badge, you get the coins, just by completing the challenge of getting the 3 gnomes and finishing any score. The score itself does not matter for whether or not you get those coins. So I'm not paying too much attention here to what these shots look like. Once you're up near the basket, look off to the right, and we see a gnome right under the middle chevron here. Throw your dagger, your putter, whatever it is out there. You're going to have to hit it on the fly. If you miss it and move to lie, you're going to go to the drop zone. It's going to make it much harder to hit. You're kind of blocked off in the drop zone and don't have a good look at that gnome. So take your time, rethrow, give that gnome a hit. Then you can go to the drop zone or rethrow, complete the hole, and take your 1,500 coins for Gnome Sweet Gnome. Here's the next one. It's called Snowman. Take a forehand off the tee on Northern Lights 8. Get yourself way out here to the right. We're not going for the basket at all this time. We're just going for the snowman. The dead skip is no problem though. We take a good look right in front of this house on the right side of the screen. There's our snowman. I'm going to take something straight flying for me. It's going to be the compass here. Give it a hit. Thwack. Goodbye, snowman. Hello, 500 coins. I'll take that trade any day.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Sorry, Andy, that's just what it is here. But we're going to Pioneer Bay 3. Throwing down the left side, right side, doesn't matter. Get us down near the basket. Is here on other holes as well. We see the one briefcase that's closest to the basket here. We're going to take your disc and hit this briefcase right here. There's the one. Knock it aside, revealing the snakes underneath. And we'll keep Indy away so he doesn't have to deal with them. We'll take the 500 coins though. Instead of the snakes, let's take Indy for some fortune and glory. Pioneer Bay 8 is the hole you're going to go to here. Get yourself all the way down, back behind the basket. Once you're behind the basket, you look up at the Temple of Doom behind you and see the eerie red glow. Chuck your disc in there and explore to get your fortune and glory in the Temple of Disc. All right, let's go a little more lighthearted. Get out to Oak Hill 5. Oak Hill 5, you're going to take your disc. If you have a bad wind like this, honestly, just restart it and make it easier on yourself. Instead of going to the basket down to the left, throw your disc way out here to the right. Again, we got another mixed use park, and we see the soccer goal set up here on the right side of the screen. Got a little bit past it. Work to position your disc behind the soccer ball. Take good aim, knock the ball into the net. After you get that ball in the net, you're taking your 500 coin reward. For a similar type of challenge in putting practice, go to Champions Lane Hole 6 in the FPO 2024 layout. The basket's out there to the right. Again, we got that heavy wind, so we're just going to restart it so we're not dealing with that while we're working on this challenge. Basket to the right, we're going to throw our disc to the left and see this giant golf ball right where the basket is on the MPO layout. We want to get behind the ball, so I take Simon's tactic, toss our disc intentionally OB long so we can be in a perfect position for the comebacker. And then your goal, little by little, knock this golf ball onto the green that is to the left of the basket. See the golf flag on the left side there? That is your goal to get to. Use the rethrow, use whatever techniques you want to, hitting that ball onto the green to collect your coins. If this was easy to do, it wouldn't be worth the 2,000 coins that you get for it. Let's go to an easier one next, though. Head over to Ikigai Spring 6. This is the Hot Air Balloon Challenge. The Hot Air Balloon is floating right above Ikigai Spring 6. If you go at it straight away off the tee, your disc is likely not going to have enough distance to actually be able to reach that balloon. If you make that mistake, make sure you rethrow. Don't move to lie, which will take you to the drop zone. Let that balloon get closer, and then give your disc another throw at it. As it gets closer, give your disc another throw at it. Oh. As it gets closer, give your disc another throw at it. Hit the balloon. There we go. See some silk things inside the balloon and take your 500 coins. This next one is another one that you need to get in the Challenge the Valley mode. This one we're playing through Ikigai Enso. On Enso, you're working on the Paper Trail Badge. For the Paper Trail Badge, nothing to do with that candy. This is obviously recorded during Halloween time. For the Paper Trail Badge, you can hit 3 paper origamis and finish Enso with any score. The first origami is here behind the rock on 1. See the sparkles coming off of the paper crane. After you get the paper crane, you're going to move yourself forward over to Ikigai Enso Hole 6. As you get there, again, keep playing through Challenge the Valley. Don't just skip ahead to this in practice mode. You need to complete all the holes in Challenge the Valley. On Enso 6, get yourself down on the green. This is an explorer shot here. Obviously not the best shot. This isn't the video intended to show the good plays. I have plenty of other videos on the channel if you want to see the good plays for these holes. This is taking some discs on an account where I've not gotten any of the badges and going at it so I can show all of the badges being gotten. This next piece of origami is a turtle. It is hiding behind the wall here. We can see the sparkles coming up just above the disc there. Turn ourselves around. Find the little turtle down here. There's that little green turtle guy. Sparkling for us to hit. He floats up in the air, so we know we got that turtle next. The final piece of origami is hanging out on Enso hole number 7. You're not going for the basket here, just taking something like a mid-range off the tee, about halfway up the hole, not even halfway. Then turn around, look behind you to the left, and you see our final origami fox here off in the grass. Hit the fox, then continue on, finish Ikigai Enso with any score, and take your 1,500 coins for doing so. Everything you've done so far, you've done solo. It's time to phone a friend. Go into Play with Friends mode, create a group, see that code in the top right, 547K, share that with a friend or share it on one of the social media channels you've joined and say, hey, can someone help me get the Play with Friends badge? Jump into Play with Friends, play through the entire round, and once you've done that, you're in a cool 500 coins just for being social and talking to other people. It's not that hard to be friendly, I promise. We're going to Herringwoods 2 next for the Rise of the Disc. Take our Sapphire or whatever your distance driver or fairway driver is off to the right side here. You see the shovel that's behind the basket? That's what you're going to hit. forget this coffin that we just hit first. Take your dagger, aim at the shovel to disturb the piece of this champion. Hit the shovel with your disc, and oh, 500 coins for disturbing the piece of a champion. If you actually hit a shovel. There it is. It came up. We hit a shovel. Champion came up, but he's got something in his hand there. Little bonus for you. Take your disc to actually hit the disc that is holding up in the air. You're going to be rewarded with a free disc to put in your bag. This is an accurate windbreak core. And there's actually 4 other discs hidden like this across various courses. If you want to find all of those, there's a video linked to the top right hand here of this video that's going to show you where to find every disc that is hidden on these courses. I'm getting a little bit hungry. Anybody ever some scrambled eggs? Headed to a crow's nest. There's scrambled eggs possible on multiple holes here. I think one of the easiest is here on crow's nest 4. Dig the egg nest up on this barren tree on the right side of the fairway. Right over here. We just have to hit that with a disc. We'll send the eggs flying up in the air. Okay, close call. Almost to it. We're going to hit that with a disc from underneath. Send these eggs flying up into the air and receive our cool 500 coins for making some scrambled eggs. If scrambled eggs aren't really your thing and you prefer sushi, head over to Ikigai Springs 9. Ikigai Springs 9, we're not going for the basket at all. We want this to fade off hard to the left, just like this. Head for a little gazebo. Is that what it's called here? Where will be that, but that doesn't matter. Aim at this picnic table, give it a hit, spread that sushi all around. You want to go back and eat it. You're going to beat it off the ground, but you're 500 coins richer while you're doing so. The final badge in this video is second to Simon. Head over to Maple Hill on the goal layout, and your goal is to get a score worse than Simon Lizott's personal best on this course in tournament play in real life. What that means in practice is you just need to play a not great round. So play your third way through Maple Hill, make some great shots, have some fun, make some bad shots. That's okay. Your goal is to make sure your final score doesn't beat Simon Lizott's personal best. So if you get to hole 18 and you start to feel like it's having kind of maybe a good round, just throw yourself OB a few times, take the high score, collect your 500 coins for being second to Simon. And there you've made it. You're 25,000 coins richer in Disc Golf Valley. Your bag is filled out. You have every slot. Go blow it all in some fun mystery boxes and see what cool discs you might be able to pull from these. Good luck, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay bogey free.